and now they celebrate. And we're happy to welcome the man that most of you know is Greg McElroy. His friends call him Dr. Juice. You remember?
Stanford Steve calls me that. That's
Dr. Juice.
Yeah, that's it. Juice.
The electrifying athleticism that is. That I started to say that was. No, not was. Is. Thank you for being with me.
Mind.
I'm just interested first, is it just this game, this stage, these two teams, I thought it was electrifying, and I thought it was, at the end of it, it's a worthy champion, but Miami made him earn every bit of it. Your thoughts?
Man, it was what a game.
Wasn't it?
First half was like, give me a little something here, will you? But it's like things came alive for Miami in the second half. The big run by Fletcher got things going in the passing game a bit. They had 150 yards of offense in the third quarter by itself after 69 yards in the first half. So to me, it was wild. I was sitting there saying, okay, this thing could get away. And then Indiana, like they always do, they stop the bleeding. And they find a way to make a play. They extend a drive on fourth down. And I'm telling you, Scott, like we have talked so much about Curt Cignetti, the way he's built this program. How about not one but two critical moments in which he utilized a timeout, decides to go for it on the fourth down with the quarterback draw, which we'll talk about again here in a minute. But the timeout on the 2-minute drive, just to set the defense, calm them down, it results one play later in an interception that ends the game. He made some tactical decisions tonight that gave his team a tremendous edge, and they ended up winning the game as a result.
Let's talk about the 4th and 5 call. Calls timeout. Said, I believe he talked to Molly McGrath afterwards, said we rolled the dice. They saw coverage. He said they hadn't used it. They used it. We took a chance, thought they'd still be there, and if they were, you had to lean on Mendoza. What'd you think of it in real time?
Well, this play perfectly sums up what Indiana's all about. They went out in the portal this year, and they went and got Fernando Mendoza. Most people thought he was going to be a great player. No one realized he was going to be a superstar. But they also went out and got Pat Coogan, the center, who provided the key block on that play that allowed Mendoza to break off of it. And then this is a guy that's going to be the first overall pick in the NFL draft. He put his body, in many ways, because of how violent that hit was, put his life on the line for that hit. And it didn't matter because he would do whatever it took to give his team a chance, to give his team an edge. Just an unbelievable play by him there at the end of the game.
They're literally wheeling Dr. Juice off the set to welcome Fernando Mendoza here.
Dude, great seeing you.
Congrats, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Congratulations on this night and all that was required to win it. Not a lot of time has passed, but maybe enough for this to start to sink in. You're national champions. What's this mean to the brotherhood of Hoosiers that you have joined this year?
It means everything, the brotherhood of Hoosiers, and everybody all week was asking us, what does it mean to the program? And we put our cookie cutter responses. You know, we got to focus on the game, but this is the granddaddy of them all. This meant a ton to us, and to come out on top with such a gritty physical game, means the world to myself and my brothers. What a special experience.
So we were just asking Greg about the play call, and he was describing it. You lived it in real time. There's the timeout is called, and Coach said that there was a coverage they put in just for this, and you were banking on them being there. And then when you come out and it's go time, what all is happening in that play as you're absorbing all these different shots and hanging on? I mean, what do you remember about the moment?
Yeah, so we call it the quarterback draw, and we were hoping they did their 2 Tampa drop 8, where they basically kind of like defended the front line, it being 4th and 5, and us liking to throw the ball in the red zone. We were anticipating them, hey, let's drop back, let's make Mendoza throw in a tight window to one of his stud receivers, which, you know, is a good thought. However, they didn't come out in that. They came out as kind of like something that was like a little bit of that, a little bit of not, and we were just like, okay, play clock rolling down, and I'm like, screw it, here we go. I clap it. I see like half the field goal in zone, half the field goal man, and I'm like, wow, like if it's man, I'm supposed to throw it. If it's zone, I'm supposed to run it. So I'm like, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna bet on myself. You know, I'm gonna die on that field, and we got in.
So hold on. So it was an option for you. That was nearly a throw.
Nearly a throw. It was a very similar play. It was basically the same exact play we won when we came back in Autzen Stadium at Oregon.
Okay. But the quarterback clock in the head has got to be sped up because these guys get after the quarterback as you lived tonight.
Oh, yeah.
So it just instantly you decide, let's go?
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate God putting that thought in my brain, you know. And it would have been really bad if it didn't work out, so thank God it did.
Well, and then, I mean, my brain is trying to process all the other things that happened in the end. For all the moments that you had the game in your hands offensively, in the end, all you can do is watch your defense What goes through the mind knowing the story it would be for them if they are able to pull this off in this building and all you can do is watch and trust your defense? What's that like?
There's an age-old saying, defense wins championship, and that holds true tonight. Our defense, I believe, is the best defense in the nation, and they're the reason that we are national champions at this point. Whenever we put up a couple points, I forgot how many we scored, 27 up there. Our defense, we are so confident that if we score above 25 points, our defense is going to lock them up, and that's going to be an easy win for us. As we saw throughout the entire college football playoff, and even tonight, we held those high-powered offenses to low scores, and it's the turnovers our defenses had as well. The block punt, then Sharp's pick at the end to seal the deal. What a great defense to play with, and also compete against in practice. It's made us so much better throughout the entire year.
And like you, he's a Miami kid. How much does that mean? I mean, for a couple Miami guys to have such monster moments in this game, how much does that magnify it?
It was kind of funny because we were joking after, like, hey, maybe Miami regrets not recruiting us. And evidently, you know, at that point, we probably weren't as good. And, we worked and had an optimistic approach to then get to the top of the pinnacle where we are right now.
Right on. I'm interested in your perspective of this. To win a title against whoever it is, I'm sure is great. But in order, you all just beat Ohio State and Indy, then Alabama, then Oregon, and then the U. If we talk about the history of this game, you're talking about tentpole programs, standard-bearer programs. So your very first is against teams who've either played for or won a bunch of them. How does that elevate this moment for you and the legion of Hoosier fans all across the nation?
I think it really shows the power of God and the power of, bonding with one another and having the power of belief. If you were to go beginning of the year and say all those opponents, be like, would Indiana beat those guys? I love you, but, even you would say no in a row. But, the way that we believed in each other, the way that we game planned, we prepped, we never stayed complacent throughout the entire year. When we won the Big Ten chip, when our team won the Heisman, when, we won the first or second round, our team never stayed complacent. And we knew that if we had that self-belief in each other, we're able to elevate to this point.
I had the opportunity to speak to a guy who's become a good friend through the years, Tim Tebow. And I know he, like you, is a man who leans into his faith. And he shared with me some of the conversations that he had with you, not specifics, but just about that belief and about not having regret. How much does being able to lean on a guy who's been in the arena just like you and done it help you to have the focus and the clarity to understand what might be asked of you tonight and then deliver?
Yeah, I called Mr. Tebow and a lot of my other mentors yesterday and early today because, Mr. Tebow, he played in 2 national championships. He has that experience.
You can call him Tim.
Yeah, Tim. All right. I talked to Tim, and he gave me great advice. And the big advice that I got from all my mentors is stay in the present moment. Okay. It's Miami. There's going to be a lot of emotion. Tim always said, it's going to be 3 hours, 12 drives, 4 quarters. Focus on each and every single drive. Don't get, all about the game. Okay, we got to score 30 points here. Just focus on the next play.
Right.
And I've had so many other mentors in my family that have been able to instill myself, the stoic approach of being in the present moment and truly living in the present moment. And that's how you get the best results.
All right, let me close with this. And I get emotional when I think about family, and I admire your faith, and I know how much that matters to you, and I admire how much your family means to you. Seeing you with your family, their son, their brother did it, and you got to share that moment with them. What are the emotions that you feel in Miami to do this and have them be able to greet you in that time?
Yeah, my family, I'm going to get emotional. They've done so much of myself. All 4 of my grandparents immigrated from Cuba, and then I had to see my mom, she wins the fight, the mental fight every single day against multiple sclerosis. I see her optimism. I see the way that she instills it in my younger brothers, in myself, and she's, my whole entire family from top down has done so much for our entire family, and it has just instilled that never-ending optimism and never-ending self-belief. No matter if you're the underdog, no matter if you're the overdog, you can always do it. And with them by my side, I know I can accomplish anything, and I love them to death.
As a parent, I could just say all you'd ever hope is that you'd have a son that could somehow reflect the goodness in the world the way you do, man. And I'm not talking about the football, but you're pretty good at that too. So congratulations on tonight. I imagine you'll hear your name called first in the spring. That's a story for another day. But tonight you're first in the nation, national champions. Congratulations, man.
Thank you guys.
You did.
God bless.
I appreciate you taking the time.
Appreciate you guys.
Fernando Mendoza caps off truly a remarkable season. 101 odds to start the season.
Cristobal, congratulations on an incredible season. What did you say to your team in the locker room just now?
There's a lot, you probably really can't share all of it, but that's a really resilient, tough, this really special group of human beings. They've been elite competitors. They've been the best thing that's happened to the University of Miami and the community in 25 years. And, you know, I love them. They certainly, they love each other. They turned around a program that, I mean, I'm really kind of at a loss for words. It was, let's just say that it's very real. You know, we let one slip away. Credit to Indiana, great football team. Really a tremendous amount of respect for them. But these guys, our guys never stopped battling. Resiliency was awesome, like always. And at the end, you know, we had a turnover. It gave ourselves a chance to win all the way to the end, and we didn't get it done. So for those coming back, tremendous foundation and elevation of standards have been set. But these guys, no matter where they go, no matter what they do, us as coaches and players, you're a cane for life. It's a brotherhood that lasts forever, and it's a really difficult time there.
This run was built on a foundation of passionate veterans like Carson Beck, Akeem Mesidor, Ruben Bain. What impact did they have on you?
Oh, I always tell these guys I learn more from them than I actually teach them, because you know, I'm a father too, and I want to always just take those lessons back into the household and help our kids to grow up to be like those guys. And you want your sons to be like those guys, just unbelievably hardworking, great people that do right by others. And so, I mean, I hate it for them. I wish I could have done more. I wish we would have done more, because I do think they are a deserving group. But in football, deserve has nothing to do with it. And again, credit to Indiana for putting together a great win. And but really, really proud of our guys. I can't shy away from. I'm really, really, really proud to be a Miami Hurricane. I'm proud of our guys. I'm proud of their toughness, their resiliency. Nothing to feel sorry about or sorry for. Just, you know what? Pick it up and go from here. And those guys in there, they're legitimate. They're champions. You know, we didn't get it done tonight. We're not the national champion. Those guys are champions.
Thank you for your time, Coach.
Thank you.
You want this, you got that. No way, watch them walk.